Welcome back to European Ewood, and today we've got more Europa League action as we face Wolfsburg at Ewood Park before travelling to Ellen Road to face Leeds in the second game of today's episode. But before we get to that, let's have a look at what's been going on since that episode where we beat Lyon and Liverpool 2-0 apiece. We then went to Aston Villa and won 2-1 after Tielemans got sent off. We still cruised to victory. A comfortable victory over Reading in the FA Cup, 1-0 with a much changed side. And that was immediately followed by the FA Cup quarter final just a few days later when we beat Spurs 2-1. We were already we were 1-0 down and then we're 2-1 ahead before they got their men sent off. And then we finally got a great performance against Bournemouth. Smashed them 6-1, Belotti getting a brace. Buckley's new side, no match for us. And it leaves us now with the quarter-final of the Europa League. We've also got the semi-final of the FA Cup coming in the next episode. And this is the current situation. Three teams played 31 games at the top, 70, 64, and then us on 62. 2 points behind Liverpool. Belotti is injured once again. He looks to be out for the rest of, well, maybe this episode, probably be back for the next one. Tielemans is out for about 5 weeks, which is not fantastic. This is probably a better view for you. So Tielemans has got a damaged kneecap. Belotti's out for a few days with a damaged heel, and hopefully we will be back to full strength nearer the end of the next episode. This is the youth intake whilst we're here. Kyriakou is our best player from this intake. Obviously, the level of our squad has gone up, so the level of the intake is less impressive looking. But still, these are going to be good players. Danny Tompkins is also looking like he will be a promising prospect as well. There's a couple more I wanted to cover if I can find them. Stephen Nelson. One of them, he's okay. And who else was it? It was Jacob Berner. Again, he looks okay, not too bad. I think basically Kyriakou and Tompkins are the best two. There's the Austrian chap, Thomas Fenez. They're the best two coming from this intake this time around. Anyway, before we get to that, we'll get to today's first game. Mantle in goal, Christensen, Crook, Amy, Nevmatikos, Olvera, Henderson, Elmas, Wirtz, Alvarez and Morata. Up front, we're hosting Wolfsburg. They're knocking at the door, and I want you to knock on the subscribe button. Please join the channel. Keep pushing us forward. We're over 250 subs now. We're on the target for 300, hopefully, in the not too distant future. Please hit the subscribe button. Please continue watching these episodes if you're enjoying it. Give me a thumbs up, hit the like button, and let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Please let me know if you are watching, because I'd love to hear from you. Right, let's get into today's first game against Wolfsburg. Okay, here we go. Midweek evening game against Wolfsburg at Ewood Park. Let's see if we can continue our great run in the Europa League. Obviously, we got knocked out in the groups of the Champions League, but fell into the Europa League and fell on our feet because we've done so well so far. This is going to be a good challenge for us. That's a good ball over the top, but Morata can't quite get on the end of it. Wirtz, however, finds the rebound, gets inside to Henderson, who passes back to Wirtz, and he advances to the byline. Ball in the box. Lovely header, but it's gone just over the bar. Great ball in. But the header was not quite on target for Elmas, who dove into the middle of the box, but didn't quite get his header on goal. Gvardiol has scored for Leipzig early to put them ahead of Porto, and they're going to have 2 ahead as Vlahovic has also got a goal for them. Man City are now 1 ahead as well. We could be doing with getting on the score sheet as well. We want to be one of those teams who are going to get to the semi-finals and then hopefully the final as well. Zagadou in defence for Wolfsburg. He played in my Manchester United save on the beta. I think Wolfsburg, or is that maybe that's Leipzig? Someone has got Van der Ven, and I can't remember which German side it is. Morata. Look at that finish, as I'm trying to remember who was signed Mickey Van der Ven from us. And that is a lovely little dink over the on-rushing goalkeeper by Morata. Lovely, lovely finish. We didn't give it justice there. Lovely ball from Olvera. Morata burst through the defence. Lovely turn of pace. Lovely bit of skill. Delicately chipped over the goalkeeper. Creeps into the back of the net. And it's 1-0 to Blackburn. I think it must be Leipzig who signed Van der Ven. I'm trying to remember which German side it was. But he's not currently featuring for Wolfsburg. So it must be Leipzig. Or maybe it's someone else. Anyway, near half-time, we are comfortably 1-0 ahead. It's not been very exciting first half of football. But the real only opportunity we've seen, and saying that now, Wolfsburg get a corner, ball whipped in, headed over. The best opportunity we've seen was the goal, and that is what separates the two sides. As we go into the break, 1-0 Blackburn. Nice and comfortable, that's what we like to see. So the only change at the break is going from cautious to balanced as our mentality. Obviously, we are at home. Cautious was probably a little bit too cautious, if we're honest. But Wolfsburg are a good side. I don't want to leave ourselves too open going in. Obviously, the second leg is away from home, so we will probably start that one on cautious as well. So we want to build a bit of an advantage going into that second leg. An hour gone, nothing really happening so far in this second half. Following a similar pattern to the first, Elmas is probably given all he's got. BJ can come on in his stead on the left-hand side of our midfield. Not really much happening so far. And here we go, first highlight of the second half, and we are 22 minutes into it. Alvarez, nice little passing football with Morata. Tries to find Alvarez again, but Morata gets the rebound, shoots. Should have got his second of the day right there. And hopefully we do not regret that one as we go further through this quarter-final. Morata should have got that one in the back of the net. A lovely piece of passing football between himself and Alvarez as we look to make a second change. Alvarez he's got himself booked and he's looking quite tired, so I try and save his legs. Bring Clean Gulbrandsen on for him in the centre of the midfield. Henderson's looking not brilliant either. Maybe he is going to be next on the substitution block. That's not really the right turn of phrase. Back to Nevmatikos from Wirtz. Henderson, lovely ball. Finds Morata. Can he unlock the defence once again? Alvarez is lurking in the middle, as is BJ. Morata's gone around everyone. Wirtz has got it in the centre. Out to Clean Gulbrandsen on the edge. And Henderson with a lovely effort. I thought Clean Gulbrandsen was going to have a shot from range, but he slots it back to Henderson. We're going to move to positive because we are pushing things forward now. Wolfsburg looking rather tame. Maybe it's not a full moon. It's werewolves, right? Yeah, it is. Ball, I say that, and they're going to start advancing and get a goal here. That's a lovely ball over the top. Abel Ruiz is a good save in the end by Nico Mantel. Pushes it wide, and it's now a Wolfsburg corner. Am I going to regret making a poor joke? Am I going to regret moving to positive? 15 minutes left. Header away by Wisdom. Alvarez collects it, but he cannot get very far as the country of Azerbaijan intercepts. Sorry, that's Baku. Nevmatikos will collect that header. It's a good, powerful clearance. And a ball down the line. Morata not getting on the end of it. Zagadou mopping it up nicely for Wolfsburg. 13 minutes to go. That's an ambitious ball that Christensen calmly collects. And the highlight is over. I wanted more than one goal, if I'm being honest, going into the second leg. We're going to make a final change. Wirtz can come off for Dolan on the right-hand side. Give the Blackburn player obviously he's a Blackburn player. He's a current-day Blackburn player is what I'm trying to get to. A bit more time. We're going to go a bit of time wasting. I don't want to concede a late goal. Not too much time wasting. I don't want to concede a late goal going into the second leg. We've been comfortable. I would have liked a second, but I definitely don't want to go in level as we go through the first leg. This is how the game is going to finish. It's going to be a 1-0 victory, which is fine by me. Would have liked more, played well, probably should have got more, but 1-0 will be okay as we go into the second leg away from home, which will be in the next episode, because before we get to that, we've got a league game that we need to get through against Leeds, I think. I now can't remember. Yes, it is Leeds, who are mid-table. That is nice and comfortable. We'll be back for the Leeds game. Okay, then, for that Leeds game, this is the 11. We've got Mantle in goal. Quite a changed lineup. Lukumi, Sanchez, Goldson, Crook in defence. Bergman, Johannesson, Gulbrandsen, Elmas, and JRC in midfield. Alvarez and Morata up front because we've got no other options. Belotti is on the bench, but he's still quite injured. Right, let's go and face Leeds in the Premier League. Okay, underway at Ellen Road and straight into a highlight. Looks like it's going to be a Leeds free kick. 30 seconds gone. 40 seconds gone now. Kent ball over the top. Oh, that's a dangerous one, and it's just gone over the bar. Quite a dangerous effort. I think it was Favre who put it over, and Leeds have started out quite well as the home side. We are on cautious, it should be noted. I didn't note that in the squad rundown at the beginning of the game. Victory here today will put us, will keep us couple of points behind Liverpool. They have also won this weekend. It will put us back ahead of Arsenal. We'll be on 65 points with a victory, which is what we want to be. A point ahead of Arsenal, 2 points behind Liverpool, 6 to go. Man United are still catchable. Liverpool are still catchable. Arsenal, we need to catch them, that's for sure. It is... Where has the first half gone? 40 minutes on the clock. One highlight after 40 seconds. And this has gone quickly. It's a short one today. Half-time, Leeds 0, Blackburn 0. Wake up for the second half, because I think we need to. We're doing well, I guess. We've not really seen anything. I mean, proud, I guess I'm proud. We're moving off cautious to positive, because we need to push the issue a little bit more. We can't just be dawdling along at 0-0 and not get anything from this game. Not even try to get anything from this game so far. I mean, if we could be doing with being what Newcastle are doing, and they won 5-1, which that would be nice. Newcastle still mid-table despite all their billions. Right, a highlight finally for the red and black of Blackburn Rovers. Bergman Johannesson cannot find a way down this near side. Lukumi into Gulbrandsen. Sanchez, who's on a yellow. But that doesn't really matter because we're on the ball, I guess. We've gone all the way back to Mantle, who finds Goldson. Come on, let's build something a little bit better than we've shown so far, because we haven't seen anything. Crook into JLC, who finds a lovely ball. Morata should have scored. And once again, his finishing has let him down. Disappointing. He had a chance there. Obviously, it went into the back of the net, but the wrong way. An hour gone. We need to demand more. Nothing really working at all so far today. And I hope we don't just cruise to a bore draw. Going to make some substitutions. Our strike partnership is tired, but we've got no other real options. Dolan is going to come on for Morata. Alvarez, you're going to have to struggle along on your own, because Belotti's not really fit. Olvera comes on as well for Clean Gulbrandsen in the centre of the park, and that is a poor clearance from Leeds. Goldson, who I think is still club captain. I don't think I've replaced him. Should know, really, shouldn't I? Olvera into Dolan. Alvarez, Dolan, and I should have passed it back to Dolan there. He was going to be free on goal, unless he was just offside, obviously. But we've got a corner in the end from it. Bergman Johannesson is going to pass it short to Lukumi, who goes round his man, sends it into Elmas on the edge of the box. It's a bit of a scramble, but it's cleared, and only as far as Olvera, but the highlight is done. We could do with a bit more than what we are seeing. We're on positive. We need to make a final substitution, I think. 15 minutes to go. Bergman Johannesson might be the man to come off. We're going to bring Wirtz on his slightly less favoured left-hand side of midfield. But it's not good so far. Nothing really happening. We could do with a goal, because this is going to put us down in fourth. Obviously, we're clear, 4 points clear at least of Spurs. But we need to make a bit of a change. Olvera go further forward. We're going to move into an advanced playmaker on attack. Stuff is happening behind us. We don't care. Elmas, we're going to go to a 4-1-3-2, I think. It's a bit dangerous to make these sort of changes. We're going to go attacking as well. We need a goal. I want victory, because this is going to put us fourth. We still have a game in hand on Arsenal, but we'll be 4 points behind Liverpool. 2 minutes left of the 4 added. Alvarez back to Lukumi. Lukumi ball over the top. Alvarez cannot get there, and that could have been the final chance, as Meslier, the Leeds goalkeeper, has it in his hands. He's going to take his time over this one, but it finds it long. Sanchez, poor header. Harrison, oh no! Oh no! Ryan Kent has scored for Leeds United. We've thrown it away at the death. That change has come to bite me on the backside. Sanchez with a poor clearance leaves Kent unmarked. Harrison's ball over the Clent. First time puts it past on the volley, or the half volley at least, past Mantle, and grabs a late goal. Leeds have stolen it. We have thrown it away. We'll be 5 points behind Liverpool, 2 behind Arsenal with a game in hand. We are so disappointed. This is not the result we wanted today at Ellen Road. We've fallen to a late defeat. And we've thrown away a point, if not 3. We were the... Well, I suppose we weren't really the better side, were we? It's not been fantastic performance in this second game. In fact, the first game wasn't that brilliant either, but we did enough to win. We're going to try and skip forward to see the league table if I can ever get there. We're going to have to just go this way. Right, if we have a look at the competition review to see that desperately late goal for Leeds. It leaves us 4th. 2 behind Arsenal, 5 behind Liverpool. Not fantastic. Right, the next episode won't feature any league games, so we'll have no chance to redeem ourselves in the next episode. But what it will feature will be the second leg of the quarter-final of the Europa League away at Wolfsburg, and then the semi-final of the FA Cup at Wembley against Liverpool. And I hope to see you there because it's going to be an absolutely thrilling episode, I am sure. Thank you so much for watching in today's episode. It's not quite been as good as I'd have hoped, but we move forward, we move on, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye. Well, hey, you've made it to the end of the video, and hang on, it's a subscribe button. Tap on this, even if you've done it already, just try it, see what happens. And then if you're hanging around, have a look. Have a look at these. One of these. Check out some of this amazing content. You won't regret it. I'll see you next time.